Hi everyone, I'm Audrey and this is a yoga practice for grief and sadness. So pleased that you found us and are taking the time to look after yourself at this time of heightened emotions. And it's often really hard to look after yourself. You don't have the energy for anything really. So I'm pleased you're here and we're going to make the most of this time together. I invite you to have a pillow, a cushion, and a blanket. If you don't have that now, go find it, pause the video, and come back. Also invite you to make sure you're warm enough. I'm not sure what the temperature is where you are, but have a jersey or some kind of top, and maybe even your socks. We usually recommend to do yoga without socks on, but feel free to use them today if you feel the need to keep your feet warm. We're going to use the ground a lot today and allow the emotions to arise, to flow, and then to disperse. That's what emotions are for in our lives. And so let's hope this yoga practice will give you the container, awareness within your body to let those things happen. Also, we invite you in this time of sadness to suspend any musts or shoulds. And I look forward to you just doing the bits of this practice that suit you in your body. Allow what you are experiencing to just flow. So making sure that you're in a safe and comfortable, warm space, we're going to start lying on the mat on your back. Grab hold of the blanket, pop it over your belly, I'll show you in a minute, and bring the pillow underneath your head. Get comfortable. Let's get started. So bring the blanket, and as you lie down, you're going to place it over your lower belly and the tops of your thighs. I've got mine folded in half and in half again. Make a fold and feel the weight of this blanket. It's a way of grounding into the feeling of the floor underneath you. So gently get yourself down to the floor. Coming to lie on the floor with your feet touching the floor, your knees in the air, and bringing yourself down. Find the best place for the blanket. And bring your hands to your belly. Keep your eyes open or have them closed. And feel the floor underneath your feet. Maybe move your feet around a little. Really feel the floor, the mat, the carpet, whatever's underneath your feet. Feel it touching your feet. Feel your feet touching the floor. Now moving to your hips and feel your hips touching the floor. Maybe again, make some small movements to feel the floor underneath you. Feet and hips. Now the parts of your arms touching the floor and the back, body, shoulders and head. Feel the heaviness of your body. And begin to notice your breath. Notice if there's any parts of your body that are moving as you're breathing. And now opening your eyes, lift one hand up into the air and lift the other hand up into the air.
And now gently sway your hands. Maybe they're touching each other, maybe they're apart. Feeling into your hands and fingers. Bringing your hands to stillness, bring your arms back down, hands on your belly. Bring your attention to your feet now and gently press down through your feet to lift up your hips. Only a centimetre or two, an inch or two, bring them back down. Press down through your feet, lift up your pelvis ever so slightly and let it roll back down. Add the breath in. Breathe out as you press down. Breathe back in as you bring the pelvis down. Couple more times. Last time. Now roll your body so that you can turn and look at the screen. So your knees are going to fall to that side and you're going to come over to your side. Bring your hands out on the floor in front of you, palm to palm. Rearrange the blanket so it's over your hip and the pillow so your head is supported. Now gently draw the top hand over the bottom, taking it up to your shoulder and gazing to the ceiling. Slide that hand back, palm to palm. Add in the breath, breathe in to open. And breathe out to bring the hands back together. In. And breathe out. Last time. And bring yourself back down. Now turn both palms down and use the strength of your arms and hands to come up into hands and knees. Take the blanket to the side and roll yourself over. Move the pillow off your mat. Bring yourself into alignment, hips over knees, hands underneath shoulders, and gently begin to bring your chest through between your arms and then draw your belly button up. Take this slow, long, fluid motion. Once more into cow, once more into cat. And now come all the way back into child's pose. Pressing your hips back towards your heels, stacking your hands underneath your forehead. Lifting up your forehead now. Bring your hands back out, coming into table. And bring the leg that's closest, or your right hand leg maybe, right hand leg. Bring that forward. Work it to the front. And bring both hands to the front thigh. Bring your hands to prayer. forward and look down towards that front knee, twisting your body and your hands so your forearm can rest on that front thigh, twisting around. Gently unwind and bring your hands back to the floor, coming back to table. Take a round of cow and cat. And then swing your legs to the right-hand side or the screen side, swinging your legs around now to the front. Roll the inner thigh down, the outer thigh up. Find the blanket and pop it over your thighs. Take your hand out to the side and reach up, side bend. Come on back over to the middle, swap hands over. Side. Come on back through to center. And now reach up both hands. Hinge forward, let your hands flow down towards your legs and rest on your legs as you gaze down towards your knees. Begin to walk your hands back up your legs and sitting upright. Reach for the pillow and put it at the other end of your mat. Put the blanket there too. And roll yourself around so your head is now at the other end of the mat. Come into hands and knees, cat and cow. Here we go. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out, look down. Come back to neutral spine and bring your left leg forward. Coming into the low lunge, bring your hands up to your thigh. Reach up into the air and bring your hands together in prayer. Hinge forward and let that forearm come onto the front thigh, turning around, hands together in prayer. Gently unwind and bring your hands back to the floor, coming down to table. Checking in, hips over thighs, shoulders over wrist creases, and begin to bring your body through between your arms, gazing forward along the floor. Draw your belly button up. Up through again for cow, breathe in. Breathe out. Draw the belly button up. 2 more times. Last time through. Come back through to neutral spine. And bring your legs to the side so you can lie down with your head coming towards the other end of your mat now, towards your pillow. You come into that position of arms out to the side. Blanket over your hips, pillow under your head. Stretching out, palm to palm. And drawing the top palm across the arm and across the chest, resting on the shoulder, gazing up. And stretch forward again, palm to palm. Breathe in. As you open up, breathe out as you flow arm to arm, hand to hand. Two more times. Bring your hands closer to your body as you use your feet to lift your knees and roll over, so now you're on your back again. Rearrange the blanket. Hands towards the belly, head feeling the weight of the head on the pillow. Press down through your feet and gently lift your pelvis. And then let your pelvis roll back down again. You hardly can feel this. So gentle is it in your body. Press down through your feet and release. And last time, press down through your feet, lift up the pelvis, and let the pelvis roll right down again. Come into stillness. Take your feet a little wider than they are, maybe to the edge of the mat, and let your knees flow from one side to the other. No need to take them anywhere apart from letting them gently fall side to side. Adding in the breath. Breathe in to come upright. Breathe out to come down. Last time to that side. Once more to the other. Come back through to centre. Maybe moving the blanket up a little bit now. Reach down and grab one knee in one hand, one knee in the other. Leave your knees out long or bring them up close and gently begin to circle through the knees, allowing the base of the spine to circle on the floor. Feeling your body heavy, taking a moment and coming back round the other way. And if it feels good to give yourself a squeeze in. And wherever you are, bring your feet down one at a time to the floor. And leave your knees up if you prefer, or stretch them long. Maybe rearranging the blanket to give yourself a little bit more warmth. Bring yourself into a comfortable position. Turn the lights off if you have lights by you. Bring your hands to your chest, to your belly, or have them on the floor. Gently bring yourself back to feeling your body on the floor. Start with your feet and heels. Any parts of your legs that are on the floor, make them feel heavy. Come to your pelvis and your hips, your buttocks, and lower spine. Let them release towards the floor. Just any part of your body as you bring your attention to your rib cage and your waistline. Your shoulders, the back of your head, any parts of your arms. And counting backwards from 10, say to yourself in your mind, 10, I'm breathing in. 10, I'm breathing out. 9, I'm breathing in. 9, I'm breathing out. Continue in this way, going back to 10 if you make it to 0. And now wherever you are in your counting, just let the counting go. And take a deeper inhale. And let that go too. Continue to deepen your breath. Inhaling and exhaling to bring some energy back to your body. Bring movements to your fingers and toes, arms and legs. Maybe bending your knees if they're straight and rolling to one side or the other. Bringing yourself into a comfortable side position. Taking a moment on your side. Fluttering your eyelids open. Press yourself up, using the strength of both hands and arms to come into a comfortable seated position. Take a moment to bring your hands together in prayer. Bow your head to your hands. Be grateful for your body, for moving, for breathing, for being alive. For allowing emotions to come, to be felt, and to disappear. Release your hands, open your eyes, and bring your head back up. Take care. So pleased you could join us today. Namaste.